bracket, so I was commentating with him.
According to the chat, Slam beat Runes, so Runes is out.
Dang. Yeah, there was definitely some goonery going on in the other room, to say the least.
Yep.
Oh, welcome back. So we got Goof versus Runes here. She made PR, right? Goof did?
Yep.
Okay, just double checking. She deserves it.
Absolutely. And not seeing Runes, actually seeing Seth, another one of Michigan's finest PR players.
Yeah, and I mean, Runes' movement with Falcon is just like butter to me. Because he just does so many little pivots and little options that can bait you so easily.
Ooh!
No,
Sick
that
conversion. Goof laughing it off as well, though. Nothing's pretty funny.
I mean, you can't be too salty about a Falcon combo because they are always pretty stylish.
Yeah, they're always a treat. But that back, they're going to find it. Two of them.
Oh.
Able to get that aerial drift up from the uppy. Back on the stage.
Just one more hit to send Runes a little further, and that probably would have been it. I mean, hey, one early kill deserves another.
Trying to trade stocks here. Goof working on a 0 to death, but that grab going to make sure that isn't true.
Very nice, using the slide there to make sure that Goof goes off stage here.
And Seth putting a ton of pressure in at this ledge, but Goof going to find her way back, whiffing the grab on the roll behind from Seth.
Yeah, I mean, this is where she definitely needs to just keep doing the side Bs and down B mix-ups that she's known for, because that really does throw a lot of players off, because she doesn't really sit there and charge them that much. She just starts the charge and then cancels out of them to make you think it's coming, and that's what forces a lot of players to make a move, but that down there, DI and saving her.
That Nair also getting her out of that up smash, flanking out. Ton of damage, ton of rage here, I should say, on Seth.
Yeah, and this is scary because all that rage makes it so much easier to kill, but finally getting off that stock, but sitting at 87%. She's definitely got to be careful to avoid getting a solid backer near the ledge or a knee anywhere on the stage at this point.
Going for the ledge trump. Seth not going to find it. Goof smartly holding back on that recovery. Shield looking super small here.
Man, M&M Mini's looking bigger than that shield.
Ooh. Going to use the shield there, though. Going to challenge it. Not going to break yet.
No, just doing everything she can to avoid the situation. And with the pressure that Seth is applying here.
Yeah, these jabs paying off in dividends. The short hop up air. Not going to catch Seth dropping that shield.
Yep. Trying to get the grab there, but Goof avoiding it, but the second grab sending her off stage.
Those jabs setting up perfectly. Down tilt, not going to find it.
Very nice.
That up air going to give Goof a small opening, followed up by a forward air.
Excuse me. Yeah, I like what Goof did there, just air dodging through the jabs, because Seth has been using that a lot at the ledge, so just using that air dodge to get an offensive option definitely caught him off guard, but that back air going to seal the stock.
Yeah, catching the roll. Seth keeping it pretty calm, even though Goof had some pretty nice openings.
Yeah, I mean, the movement between these two players is just so fun to watch, to be honest.
Yeah, it's interesting because you usually see Goof run literal circles around their opponent, but when Captain Falcon can put up a at least a small challenge in the speed category.
Yeah, I mean, sure, the speed gap's about the same as Falcon to Robin's run speed, but hey, you got to use what you got.
Forward tilt going to be the first damage onto Goof this second game. Actually opening up a bit more.
Yeah, Goof's definitely doing a bit more hit and run this time around, I feel. Not just sitting back and letting Seth come to her. I feel like that's definitely something you got to do with SETHsational, because if you let him run around it, if you give him the ability to just keep that momentum going, it can be horrible for you, but managing to catch him out there with the forward air.
Forward air snatching jump, pretty interesting. Actually, keep the pressure on there with that spin dash.
Ooh. Footstool to tomahawk. Not something you see too often.
Trying to read the air to that SETHsational, throwing up the back air, not going to find his mark. That other back air not going to lead to anything, kind of just trading these small 1 or 2 hit combos.
Once again, Goof finding his way past those jabs to start off with a bit of offense there.
That back air going to catch the kind of really reckless spin dash.
Yeah, very nice spacing there from Seth to catch it out. Wow, great roll read there, but not going to get the kill.
Another spin dash going to give Goof a little bit of stage. Oh, not going to get the pivot grab. That real back hitbox and back air going to give Seth this edge guard.
Yeah, and he's doing everything he can to keep Goof from getting any sort of stage control. Pivot grab, gonna take it. Yeah, that's definitely one of those mix-ups that you really should learn earlier on when you're trying to develop your approach game, because a lot of times if you're going for a lot of grabs, a pivot grab may be all you need to mix up your timing to catch those spot dodges.
There's been a whole lot of Goof at ledge, but when you give her enough time on stage, able to work something in. These up air juggles finally going to drop one.
Yep. Just great spacing there from Goof, stopping just behind him, and it's that weird spacing where you're not sure if they're going to end up in front of you or behind you. But right now, Goof doing everything she can to keep Seth off stage here, but Seth managing to use that platform to get back. Yeah,
Seth mounting a pretty nice comeback. Was down 50%, still working on it, and well into kill percent here is Goof.
Yeah, I mean, the sad thing is they're both in kill percent.
Yeah. Ooh, great drift after the apex of the up B.
I mean, both of them just playing super careful here, trying not to leave too many openings for the other player, but sometimes you got to take that risk to seal off the stock before your opponent gets a chance to themselves.
Ooh, the grab back throw. Not going to do it quite yet.
Very nice, using the side B instead of the up B.
Ooh, Raptor Boost, an interesting option. Going to mash out of the grab. No forward throw coming out yet.
Man, this is full rage Falcon. All he needs to do is hit a sneeze.
Ooh, the stomp. Up air not going to do anything. 169 here.
My God, this is a horribly scary situation to be in for anybody.
Forwarder not going to find a great DI.
180%, and he's still living.
Ooh, that jab going to beat out the spin dash. It's a really important edge guard for Seth.
He's going to find her way back here, though.
Throwing out so many back airs. Going to get caught with the spin dash after coming up. Catching the Falcon kick to the ground. Goof catching it in the 11th hour.
I respect the option, though, because Goof has been doing a lot of the spin charges on the ground to try and catch out Seth's landing. So by doing that down air, or the down B, he was trying to mix up his timing to throw Goof off and be able to get the kill with that. But Goof managing to react to that pretty quickly and just going straight up there and going for the kill instead.
And a really interesting landing option coming from Seth. We hadn't seen it all set until that point, so on her toes.
I mean, hey, any option can be a good option if you throw it out at the moment it's least expected. Just ask us about their sing. Right now, Goof doing a good job starting off this combo strong.
Yeah, it's interesting. We've seen the start to these past 3 games has been Seth's going to get the first damage, and Goof's going to put in a pretty nice combo.
Yep. And then Seth finds his opening, and he gets his own combo started. But
ooh,
jeez,
snaking him all the way to the top, catching him with 3 up airs. Goof showing a little style here.
Yeah, and the spring going to wear down a little bit of that invincibility, getting the soft hit of the knee there, and not going to take the stock, but going to get him a little bit of damage here.
Got short hop at ledge, going to give Goof just enough time to get back.
Yeah, Seth getting a nice up air chain there. Goof ready for that knee there.
Covering every option. Seth looking like an absolute menace.
You can dodge one, but you can't dodge 2 of them.
Yeah.
He's going to find you eventually.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. Shame on me.
Both of them adapting to the kill options that they've been showing.
Putting it all on the table here in this Winners Round 3 match.
Yeah, and I mean, that's what's made this entire set fun to watch, because both of them have been doing a good job of just adapting to the other's playstyle. I mean, at the edge, you saw Goof adapting to the jabs, and then Seth adapted back to that. You saw him getting the kill throws and the kill combos, and then they started adapting to that. And it's just really made this a huge mix-up game between the 2 players.
That spring actually going to give a little bit of room here for Goof, but the jabs catching out the spin dash before his release.
Very nice, using the spin dash on the ground there, trying to mix him up with the down air, but just barely out of space.
Ooh, that trade on up air could have been so dangerous. Ooh, a great grab after jab 1, the down throw. Great tech.
Yeah, he needed that, because if he was sent off stage, that was an opening for Goof to just run off and get that spring.
That spring edge guard. Ooh, but the last hit of fair going to take game 3 for Goof.
Man, just barely clipping him with that last hitbox. So definitely a great job from Goof there. Great adaptation from both players, a lot of back and forth. And request? No.
I have to use the bathroom before I pick it up.
So
I was actually scared. Someone said GooshiGaming. I was like, oh my god, I'm about to get my ass stomped or
Hey,
something.
no. It's not GooshiGaming. It's GooshiGaming.
It's my brother.